That's a point of order.
Order, members. Order. Members, please. Order, members.
Members of the House of Representatives reacting angrily to the decision that consideration of a bill seeking to establish the Southeast Development Commission be stepped down due to the absence of the sponsor. Eventually, order is restored.
I called the bill, and then the mover couldn't be cited. And if he was around, he will take it. But if the bill, you want to take the bill, nobody will shut anybody out here. The essence of democracy is that we discuss both the pleasant and unpleasant things. We can't shut out any member. We don't have the right to do that.
With the sponsor of the bill now on the floor, he's invited to lead the debate.
The proposed bill is not intended to usurp the authority of any existing arm of government or indeed any government agency, but rather it is being drafted to help in articulating specific interventions aimed at reintegrating the Southeast Zone into the national discourse of development and growth in line with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Today, we talk of internally displaced persons in the northeast part of the country, but I categorically inform you that a great number of the worst affected and neglected displaced people as a fallout of insurgency in the northeast, without anybody thinking about their well-being, are people from the southeast, because we have a lot of people from the southeast living in the northeast.
Other lawmakers make their contribution.
Mr. Speaker, history is not far-fetched. In the southeast, we have a lot of agitations, even going on right now. What is the reason of these agitations? If you look at the cause root of it, you will see that it's not far-fetched from what we are asking for.
The truth is that the agitation for the Northeast Development Commission, the agitation for the Southeast Development Commission, and many other kind of agitations are as a result of the failure of governance in Nigeria. That is the truth, whether we like it or not. Because if the government is doing what it should do everywhere, centrally, and also our state governments are working properly, and if we have not trampled and killed our local governance, I believe all this agitation will not come. That is the truth. So, what we are now trying to do, piecemeal, is not good, but then we have to find a way to reincarnate Nigeria. The issue of the Biafra agitation, the timing, has really brought suspicion and fear into our hearts. And when this one comes, the timeliness of it and the ambience has really scared us. That is the truth. And that's why people are so afraid of what is happening.
Finally, it's decision time, and the bill is put to vote.
I'll put the question, and I implore members just to vote their conscience. So the question is that the bill be now read a second time. Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against it say nay. In order to be too sure, I'll listen twice. I'll throw it again. But I had my impression as to who carried the day. But in order to be too sure, I'll put it again. The question is that the bill be now read a second time. Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against it say nay. The nays have it.
The supporters of the bill make their way out of the chamber, where they voice their position on the ruling.
You all saw what happened, and it shows one major thing. Nigeria is not one. Anybody that is saying that Nigeria is one, we've been trying to talk to our members the Southeast people that are talking about Biafra to calm them down, that we're going to be reintegrated, that everything will move. We have seen it now that Nigeria is not one.
Very simple.
We can move for the impeachment of the president tomorrow or any day. There are so many impeachment this thing, but we said let's leave it. This thing was killed. This bill was killed by the presiding officer. The eyes were a lot more. He's my brother, but I am totally disappointed with what happened today.
Unacceptable.
This thing is a harmless bill. It is not affecting anybody in its entirety. Why should he be killed? Why should he be killed?
No,
We're taking it up. We're going to take it up, and we're going to get it. We're going to get it to be. We're going to rescind it and take it again. And we're going to continue coming. We're going to continue coming until we get what we want.
Other lawmakers put forward these suggestions.
We had a covered report where the elders and leaders of this country came together and drew it up. Most of the issues that the Southeast is raising now were raised in the covered report. And there was a consensus, there was an agreement on all the issues. My suggestion is that the covered report should be sent to the two houses. Let us look at it and consider it. The result that will come from the covered report will bring more unity to us.
Whether we like it or not in this country, the clamor for restructuring is there. I think we'll go back to the drawing board and see how we can represent this bill in another form or in the same form. But this time around, carrying everybody along. Whether we like it or not, the Southwest needs Development Commission, the Southeast needs it, North Central needs it, Southwest, Northwest, North Central needs all this Development Commission. Because what it implies is interstate cooperation.
The spokesman of the House has, however, appealed for calm.
The National Assembly or the House of Representatives, we all know, is guided by some rules and regulations. We have to follow certain procedures. And if a ruling has been made, there's nothing I can say here now to reverse what has taken place in the plenary. I will only plead that my colleagues should at least calm down. We will be talking to ourselves because we will need them and they need us. And we will see what will happen as we reconvene. I appreciate that at least they voice out their anger, and as Democrats, we have to take it, and we move on from there.